Welcome back to the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Rally Championship. It is time for the final round in event number 2.
We finally get to see the race we've been waiting for. Big Air Dylan versus Group B Bobby Johnson.
That should be a great race. Here's the scoreboard coming into round 3. Bobby Johnson on top with 22 points. That's a 9-point lead over Dylan.
That's because Bobby Johnson doesn't lose. So far, he's won every single race.
Here's our first matchup of the day. We have Marcus FIREGONE in the Subaru WRX STI going up against Ellie J in the Hyundai i20 Coupe WRC.
Ellie J had a terrible race in round 2, 0 points for the entire round. She is too far behind in points to have any chance of winning this championship. Marcus FIREGONE, on the other hand, may have a slim chance. It all depends on Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, this is Bobby Johnson's championship to lose. Really, a mediocre performance from him today will win the championship because he did so well in the first 2 rounds.
Whoa, Marcus FIREGONE really going for it there.
A great start for Marcus FIREGONE. He gets a big jump at the finish line.
And it's nice to see Ellie J finishing the race.
Yeah, she had so much trouble in round 2 with that final turn section. And there's the times. Marcus FIREGONE gets a 15.774 second time. Ellie J 16.496.
Look at that air on the first jump.
Yeah, he was really moving there. He got a little loose on the landing, but recovered quickly.
And here comes that big air.
Let's see how much distance he got.
Look at that.
His car started rotating in the air. He got around the 20 mark. Ellie J with a little bunny hop there. That will also qualify for the big air competition.
This is such a great view. This really shows you how far those cars are flying through the air.
The big question on everyone's mind today, will we see Dylan go flying through the air?
I sure hope so. He's going to need to if he wants to keep big air in front of his name.
Marcus FIREGONE now has 14 points, moves into second place. Keep in mind, once again, the bonus points will not be added until the end of the round.
Here we go with race 2.
A close race into the first corner. They're side by side right here. Now Marcus FIREGONE pulls ahead into the lead.
Marcus FIREGONE is on a mission. He's trying to get all the points that he can, and he's going fast.
This looks like a good run.
Oh, that was a disappointing jump.
Oh, man.
What was that?
Talk about anticlimactic.
How did he go so fast and get so little air?
I guess he braked before the jump, but look at that time, 14.824 seconds. That is a very fast time.
That might put him at number 1 for the time bonus.
That's going to be a hard one to beat, but we do have Dylan and Bobby Johnson coming up in the next race, so it's certainly not unbeatable. It was a close race until jump 1. Ellie J lost control. Marcus FIREGONE doing very well coming off the jumps.
Look at the air he gets on jump 2. He bounced around on the landing, but he still had a lot of speed going there.
I do have to give him this. That was a very stylish jump. He was in the air at an angle, then came down, landed, and spun that car around with a bootleg turn. If there was extra points for style and landing, I would give it to him for that.
Well, there are no style points because it's all about the big air.
And here's the points for Marcus FIREGONE and Ellie J. Marcus FIREGONE now has 16 points. He won both races and has a very fast time and got some air in the beginning, so he's looking good.
All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Season 2 Event 1 champion Big Air Dylan takes on Group B Bobby Johnson.
The 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution versus the Lancia 037.
It's 80s rally versus the 2000s.
And here they go. A close race into the first corner. Dylan with the block over Bobby Johnson.
Dylan looking to redeem himself.
He's got a decent lead here. Bobby Johnson not far behind.
This is where he wrecked last time.
Dylan up and over the jump, plays it safe there. He's through the final corners.
Come on, give me some big air.
Oh,
what?
No, Dylan flips over.
You gotta be kidding me.
Bobby Johnson flies past him, but Big Air Dylan did cross the finish line first. So he takes the win.
What is going on with Dylan?
Well, he did win.
Look at him. Look at him right there. Does that look like a winner to you, 3D?
He got to the finish line first.
He barely got to the finish line on his roof.
You know, in any other race, we would have celebrated a roof slide across the finish line.
This is not any other race. This is the DRC.
I just think you're being hard on the guy who just got a win over Bobby Johnson, had a great block move at the beginning, a 15-second time.
I just hope you know CPR because Dylan is choking big time in this championship.
I guess if you want to call winning choking.
He needs all the points he can get here, including the big air.
Let's take a look at the big air cam. Here comes Bobby Johnson. Not much air there.
Marcus FIREGONE jumped a whole car length ahead of him.
Yeah, FIREGONE currently leading this round in both time and the big air jump. Bobby Johnson now has 23 points, Dylan 15. It all comes down to this. If Bobby Johnson finishes with a decent time here, I think we'll be looking at a new champion in the DRC.
Here we go, Dylan out in the lead.
Dylan showing he's the faster of the two.
Watch out.
Dylan pops up on the side of the track. Bobby Johnson passes.
It's over for Dylan now. It is over.
Here they come to the final corners. Dylan closing the gap.
He's not giving up.
It's a chase to the finish.
Oh, Bobby Johnson.
Wow.
That was one of the biggest jumps we've ever seen.
An amazing finish as well. A close race right down to the end. Both drivers going airborne on the jump.
There's the time.
The clock registers a 15.356 second time. We're going to have to calculate the adjustment for Dylan's time, but man, what a race.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. Nice, tight, close racing.
Right here's where Dylan made the error, went up on the side of the track. Johnson saw the opening and flew right through.
You really got to give it to Bobby Johnson. He is a great rally driver.
He won 5 out of 6 races in the championship rounds. He was also the only driver to not have a single DNF. He is just a champion level driver through and through.
Well, sadly, Big Air Dylan has met his match. And I hate to do this, but I can no longer, in good faith, refer to him as Big Air Dylan. He will just be Dylan.
Well, we're still trying to push some merch here, and Big Air Dylan is on the t-shirt, so
nope.
It's Big Air Dylan.
I'm not doing it.
You do realize the merch sales help pay for your salary, correct?
Big Air Dylan will always be an iconic driver of the DRC, and he has the t-shirt to prove it.
Also, this is not the last you'll see of Big Air Dylan. He will race again in the final event of the season.
That was an amazing jump by Bobby Johnson, touching down around the 30 mark.
It's so awesome to see 2 cars in the air at the same time.
I love it.
Here's a look at the scoreboard. Bobby Johnson with 25, Marcus FIREGONE and Dylan tie with 16, and now the bonus points are added in, and Bobby Johnson, your new DRC champion, ends the event with 32 points. But look at second place. Marcus FIREGONE beats out Dylan for second.
Wow, that's got to be disappointing for Team Dylan to go from being the championship driver to 3rd place. That has to hurt.
That's enough talk about Dylan. Here is our new DRC champion, Bobby Johnson, driving for Team Lancia in the Lancia 037.
It was a legendary rally car in the 80s, and it's still dominating here in the 3D Botmaker Diecast Rally Championship.
Coming up for the 3rd event in the DRC, we have something special.
Oh yeah, it's going to be good.
For the first time ever, we will be racing rally trucks.
That's just going to be crazy.
It's going to be a wild ride to say the least. Also, coming up next week will be the start of the Japanese Nostalgic Car Tournament, brought to you in partnership with JapaneseNostalgicCar.com.
That will be taking place over at Race Mountain, and let me tell you, those cars are beautiful.
If you enjoyed this presentation, give us a like, leave a comment below, and make sure you're subscribed for more great racing action. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.